Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new wiki painting, and now we are going to paint the dog. This is the one that I want to paint, the one that is in more yellowish or brown, light brown color, ochre. And we're going to apply, first of all, Aggaros dunes on the dog. So this will be, we will start with a contrast paint, and we are going to apply this. I will say you can apply it over the whole dog. Okay, this will give this light color. So I will apply this, as you can see, quite fast and straightforward on the whole dog. Okay, like that. Aggaros dunes is a color that you must have in your collection. It's really a very good contrast paint. We will need to touch a little bit because although I put glue here, we can still see the join between the two parts. So we are going to simulate that as well on his. And realize that this dog does not have any genital, so I guess it's a female because there is no, there is nothing here. Okay, so we leave it like that. And now we wait at this light, but you can see how nice is this color in just one go. Okay, we have a very interesting starting point. Be sure that you don't miss any part. You don't want to leave any part white, because if not, it's going to be. You can see how nice it looks like. Okay, especially the inside of the paws is very easy to forget. So do some turns to the miniature and ensure that you don't miss any part. Okay, so now I will wait that this dries and I'm back for the next step. Once the Aggaros dunes have dried, now we are going to work with these two colors, Zamesi Desert and Flayed One Flesh, and I will have as well, in case I need, Mourfang Brown in my wet palette. Okay, and we are going to play with these three colors to do the highlights and the shading. So what we are going to do, we are going to start with Zamesi Desert. We are going to start highlighting with that. Okay, we take a good brush for that, and the first thing I want to eliminate is that this line is visible. So I'm going to take Zamesi Desert and apply it directly here. As you can see, I'm doing like here. I'm going quite heavy because I want to dissimulate the line as much as I can. Okay, and I do it with very small strokes, like that. So I will do, for example, here. What we are going to do is we want to accentuate. I will go even for a thinner brush so I can make thinner strokes. There is a brush that is nearly dead, but in that case will give me, you can see, I go there. I will keep the shades in the brown color and just add in texture where is needed. Okay, and here we are going to have a pollen to simulate this line. I put glue, but maybe I should have put some filler. So, but I think if we insist, we are going to be able to eliminate this. I'm going to do the same, so I will eliminate this brown part there. Okay, and here we're going to do like that, and I'm going to apply here as well. In some places you may need to eliminate the shade created by the... So here I will eliminate completely the shade, and I will do something that is even more. I will take a good amount of paint and I will go over the line. Then here where the tail is starting, I will take Mourfang Brown and I will go like that. Okay. I will wait the device and I will keep working then on the highlights. In the password. You can see I try to do all the time highlighting with these short strokes to give a little bit of texture. Okay. Like that. Now here you want to do that. You can see now the line is not visible, almost not visible. So here is where I want to play a little bit of using the Flayed One Flesh now. And you want to use the Flayed One Flesh on the most exposed parts. It also will give the sensation that the hair is bright and in a way healthy. Okay. No, I will do just one half of the dog. You can imagine the other half is the same way. Okay. Drop down a little bit. And there. I will highlight the whole dog, although some parts will go darker later on. We are going to put the dark over a highlighted. So first we do all the ochre, we highlight all the ochre, then later on we are going to do the details and the darker parts that we want to add. Okay, at this moment I don't do this, I'm just working on creating the highlights. Here I don't do that much texture. Then I will add a little bit of white here. It's not white, it's the Flayed One Flesh. Okay. And again we have the line here, so you want to eliminate any shading from the line, put in the yellow inside. Okay. We'll do the same here. So in that way the line will not be visible. Okay, and we are going to do we can work the other half now. Okay, but you can see, you see some parts are too whitish, you come back with the Zamesi Desert and you apply the Zamesi Desert again. Okay. Here on the muzzle of the dog I will not work. I will just do some quite direct line, but I will not work a lot because here we are going to put later on another contrast to make the muzzle black. Okay, so I will do the same on the other side now, and I show you once all this is done. Okay, once we have done all the highlights, you see how it looks like. We have a nice texture on the dog. I think it's looking nice. I'm going to use Ratling Grime, and we are going to put on the muzzle of the dog. How much you want to put it is up to you, but normally minimum should be the nose, okay, and should go to the mouth. Okay, we should do the front part. Now we put, I like to put a little bit more, so I will apply almost the whole mouth with this. Then I make it, okay, paint is more on the front. I put it in the mouth. I will go up to the eyes zone and do something like that. And then it's up to you if you want to put it in another part, but I think in my case I will just leave it at the mouth. At the mouth of the, or the muzzle of the dog. Okay, and then I will take another brown, and I will do the bells. And for that, I think I will use Cygor Brown or Gunta. We will use Cygor. Okay, and we are going to apply this on the bells. Okay, don't worry if you paint the buckles. What is important that you do all the bells as well. Next, just be sure that you cover the bell completely. Okay. We'll change brush because the brush is the tip tilt is not helping me to be precise. So I'm taking, although it's bigger, I have more precision with this brush, and I will be doing this bells, this harness, and I'm back once it's done. Okay, so next step, I'm going to highlight the leather of the bells. It's going to be easier if I remove it. And I'm going to use Mourfang Brown, and I will highlight the leathers. This is Cygor, sorry. This color. Okay, I may use as well Deathclaw in case I wanted to go lighter in some place, but I didn't. I just have it just in case, but I don't think it's needed. I think with Mourfang Brown should be enough in that case. So we go and we highlight the harness like that. This one here, and I do this before doing the metallic because I don't want. I think it's going to be easier in that way. You see, I will touch the metallic by mistake here because there is some very small rivets. So I just want to leave the belt on. And in some places you can even go through the belt. Okay. Like that. Here we have the buckle. The end of the belt. Okay. Now I will use a little bit of Rhinox Hide, just in case I want to make the dark in the middle. I will use, well, I'm using a little bit of the Deathclaw because to add some more definition. But you can see I try to go very thin and just at the top. You can come back with Mourfang and then darken a little bit. And if you went too thick in some places, always remember you can thin down edge highlighting by coming with the main color and thinning down the line that you have done if it's too thick. Okay, let's put a little bit of Deathclaw here as well. You don't need to add too much. You can see I go very light this color, and then here I will add. Okay, you can add a little bit more. And then you can always have Rhinox Hide. Clean or to correct any small mistake. Okay. Let's put now the metallic. Here the metallic parts are so small. I'm going to use Ironbreaker. They are so small metallic parts. I'm not sure you will need to do a lot of shading or highlights on these parts because they're going to be mainly. This is the biggest part we have metallic. This is the ring to put to tie the dog. Okay, then we have the very small rivets here. Then we have two buckles. One. I'm not sure this was existing, but this is a fantasy game, so it does not matter, because of course the vampires they were not existing either. Okay, and now I'm going to use Gothor Brown and Baneblade Brown. Okay, I'm going to do some very. The muzzle is a little bit lacking contrast, so we are going to add some contrast to the muzzle. So I'm going to add Gothor Brown first. Put some water. I will not paint the nose, of course. And I will not add too much on the front. Because normally the front is of these dogs is on if it's this color will be black. So I'm going to use now Corvus Black. And I know that this can kill my contrast here, but I will add Corvus Black. The eyes here are going to be tricky because they are very small. So what I will do first is I will make it a little bit bigger with black. And then I will just add a very small dot of white that is can be a reflection of the eye. Let's see if I'm managing to do that. This is a little bit too much. Like this will be good, but the other one is too much. So I'm going to add some black again, Corvus Black. And leaving like that. Okay, and just the final touch that I will do. I'm just realizing I need to put some brown here to define the fingers. And the last thing I like to do is I will add gloss varnish at the nose. So I'm taking hair coat and we add it to the nose. And we can go back, down a bit, and then we can add it as well around the mouth. Okay, I will take a little bit of brown and remove a little bit, remove this excess of silver there. And that's all. So this is how to do this dog in Ochre color. So I hope you have liked the tutorial of this week. So I went for a different one this week. I hope you like it. Please give a like if you have liked, share if you think other people can be interested, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you later. Bye.